Hi there, it's Dr. BD, pediatrician at Partners in Pediatrics and Family Health and CEO of Newborn Prep Academy. Today I am going to be reviewing your baby's poop and what's normal. I've had this question more recently this past week about a mom and dad who were concerned because their baby's poop changed color and changed consistency after they started a new formula. So this is quite common. And so to review, baby's poop can be different colors, and most of them are not worrisome. A few of them are. Now, what's usually normal for a baby's poop? Now, when your baby's first born, the first few days, you will have meconium as the first stools that they pass. That's usually very tarry, very dark, maybe very dark green sometimes, gooey. And that will last a few days until whatever you're feeding your baby, whether that's breast milk or formula, starts to make its way through the digestive tract out the other way. And then your baby's stool starts to change to a more greenish or yellowish sort of mustard color. That will depend on what you're feeding your baby. So if you're breastfeeding exclusively or mostly, the stools are going to be more mustard colored, quite runny. Might be able to see in there, some fat particles in there. That's usually normal for breastfed infants. But if you're formula feeding, it may be more firm. So maybe more like a toothpaste consistency or peanut butter consistency, and also maybe more green in color as well. Sometimes it's thought to be due to some of the iron content in baby formula. So that's usually normal for baby. Now I will say, as you start to add foods to your baby's diet, so this is recommended to be closer to 6 months of age, that may also change again. And so you may have more brownish stools. It may also be a little bit more firmer. May also smell a little bit more because you're introducing more things to your baby's diet, and all that is normal. It's also normal to have a little bit of mucus also in your baby's stool, and that can be normal as well. Now, when should you worry about your baby's stool and the color of your baby's stool? Now, this will be more worry. You should bring this to your baby's pediatrician or provider's attention if they have red in their stool. So if you see bright red in the stool, that may be concerning for bleeding, especially lower in the gastrointestinal tract. If you've seen like really jet black stools, very tarry stools after you've passed that initial newborn period where you have meconium, if you see that sort of stool again, really dark, very black and tarry, that may be concerning for bleeding further up in the GI tract. And by the time it makes its way all the way down, the proteins in the blood may have been changed and denatured and now comes out more tarry and dark. And so that may be concerning and something you bring to your pediatrician's attention as well. The other color that can be concerning sometimes is if you're very, very pale stools, like almost like white stools. Those could be concerning also because sometimes that has to do with fat malabsorption, and so that may need to be looked into as well. Now, outside of those colors, most of the colors are fine. However, if you are concerned, you should, again, speak to your pediatrician so they can look into it further. But there you have it. Just wanted to let you know that your baby's stool can be varied colored, depends on what you're feeding them. Sometimes just changing from one formula to another, and you'll just see a different color change or a different consistency change, and that's completely normal. Again, this is Dr. Obidi, pediatrician at Partners in Pediatrics and Family Health and CEO of Newborn Prep Academy, where we educate moms and dads and sort of help them understand what to expect from their newborn so they can confidently take care of them. And I hope to see you here again. Wherever you're watching this video, you can go ahead and like it. You can go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Look for resources in the descriptions that will be posted there to help you care for your baby more confidently. All right, bye for now.